Hi, welcome to Krav Maga classes lesson 11. So, from here on in, you can expect to have slightly more intense sessions, okay, because the sessions are involving going back over some of the techniques we've done already and integrating new techniques as well. So it's going to be a little bit more intense. You're going to be expected to understand a lot of the concepts that we talk about and making sure that we're embedding those in our bodies so that we can progress towards the end of the course. So like I said, from 11 where we are now right the way through to the end of the course, lesson 16, we're going to be revising some of the stuff we've already done, adding new techniques and integrating everything together. All right, so have a minute, just relax, get yourselves ready to start. Okay, get yourselves ready. Feet together, hands by your sides, bow in. Okay, jogging on the spot. Nice and easy, nice and relaxed. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Hands forwards and backwards. Side to side. Forwards and backwards. Side to side. And jogging. Arms out to the sides, rolling the wrists forwards. And backwards. And forwards. And backwards. Arms forwards now, up at the back, breathing in. Down at the front, breathing out. Front, breathing in, down the back, breathing out. And jogging. Twists. And jogging. Okay, when I say go, circling around to the left, go. Nice shuffling motions with your feet. Take direction. Take direction. And jogging. Okay, jumping jacks with me. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20, jogging. Keep the breathing going, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Twists. And jogging. Okay, one step forward, one step back, palms up. Okay, palms forwards, striking. Punches. Always remembering, bringing the hands up to the shoulders, finger strikes. Any combination you like. Start to lengthen the legs now. Slow it down, lengthen the leg positions. and jogging. Okay, when I sit down, jumping down, when I sit up, jumping up, watching your head on the ceiling. Down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Up, down, up, down. Okay, good. Shake your legs out. Stretch your calves a little bit. Okay, chin to your chest, looking down. And up. And down. And up. To the left. And right. To the left. And right. To the right. And to the left. To the right. And to the left. Up to the left, down to the right, up to the left, and down to the right. Hands on the hips, top of the hips up, to the front, up to the right, up the back, and the left, keep going around in a circle. So try and keep your head and shoulders where they are. Really extend the flexion of the hips in each of the directions to stretch the base of the spine and back the other way. Okay, feet together, head up, back straight, bend the knees, forwards and backwards. So try and get as low as you can. Should get that stretch on the base of the calf. Okay, rotating clockwise and anti-clockwise. Okay, balance on the left leg, bring the right knee up, rotating clockwise, and anti-clockwise. Look to the right, slowly bring the leg up, balance, rotate foot clockwise, and then anti-clockwise. Okay, foot back down, and to the right foot. Left knee up, rotating clockwise, anti-clockwise. Looking to the left, slowly push out, balance, rotate the foot clockwise, anti-clockwise, and back down again. Okay, jogging. Twists. And jogging. Okay, on my call, I'm going to bounce on the left leg, right knee up to the elbow if I can, 10, and then change directions. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Jogging. Breathing going. Okay, same thing again this time. Kicking out with the right leg. 1, comfortable height. Pull your toes back as you kick. 10 kicks left and right. Okay, kicking out with the right leg with me. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the side. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hand jogging. Twists again. and jogging. Again, when I stay down, bending the knees, feet back, knees back between the elbows, and jumping up. Down. Okay, this time, it's going backwards, break full, up to the front, in guard. So make sure, as you come up, you're tucking your right leg up underneath you, so you can come up into guard position. Okay, down, down, okay, circling to the left, go. Change. 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 And jogging. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Okay, so up there, shake your legs out. Okay, we're going to do 10 press ups on my calls. I'm going to come up with a press up and touch your opposite shoulder. Okay, so you come up, touch the opposite shoulder with your other hand, alternately. Okay, 1, 2, alright. So with me, back straight, get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one called 7. We'll go down, nose touching the floor, nothing else, for a count of 10. And we come up, touch the shoulder again. So 7 and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. Touch the shoulder. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good, on your backs. Okay, 20 wood chops. Off we go. When you finish that, up on your feet without using your hands. Shake your legs out, shake your arms out. Okay, light circling. Change. 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 Okay, and stop. So, this time when we're doing our press-ups, going to push up, come to the side, bring the leg out, arm in guard position. So, we do the press-up, we turn, here, leg comes out, so we're sitting off the floor, opposite arm in guard, change, go down, same thing. Okay, we don't sit on the floor, we keep our body suspended between our foot and our arm. Okay, so for a count of 10, get ready. Back straight. On my mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so on your backs. Okay, so what we're going to do this time, you're lying down, hands by the side as normal. What we're going to do is sort of do the swimming motion with our legs this time. So our feet go 6 inches off the floor. Okay, here, when I say 1, you bring your legs up, then apart, down, heels back together. Then it's 2, up, apart, down, together. Okay? So at no point during this whole exercise do your heels touch the floor. Try and keep the legs as straight as possible. We start off, heels 6 inches above the floor. I say 1, bring your feet up, down to the side, back 6 inches off the floor, and then we go again, okay? So, legs out straight, arms on the floor, heels 6 inches off the floor, and 1, up, down, around, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Okay, open the feet. Okay, going to circle around to the left. Okay, when I say stop, kick, jab, cross, change direction. Okay, so we go back this way, kicking with the trailing leg, kick, jab, cross, change direction, stop, kick, jab, cross. Okay, so on your toes as you're circling, when I say stop, you immediately start with your trailing leg, front kick to the groin, then a jab, then a cross, okay? And then back in the opposite direction. All right, so get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. 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 Okay, all right. Okay, going to do a small additional exercise here. We're going to go down, backwards roll, up into guard. Okay, if you haven't got space, just lie down on the floor, come up into guard. If you have got space, let's say you've got space behind you, you're going to go here, sit, roll, here, come up into guard. Okay, so over your left shoulder, coming up into normal guard position. Okay, so with me, when I say go, go. 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 Okay, so, going to be in guard now. Guard position. When I say 1, front kick with the lead leg. When I say 2, front kick with the rear leg. I want you to think about body weight here, each time you kick. Boom, okay? So we're going to be here. 1, 2. Then out of roundhouse with the lead leg for 3. Side kick with it, sorry, out of roundhouse with the lead leg for 3. Side kick with the lead leg for 4. Okay? So we're going to be here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so get ready with me. Front kick, lead leg. 1, front kick, rear leg. 2, out of roundhouse, lead leg. 3, side kick, lead leg. 4, same again, front kick, lead leg. 1, rear leg. 2, out of roundhouse. 3, side kick. 4, and again. 1, rear leg. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, relax for a second. Now what I want you to do is do the same thing but faster. Okay? Same thing but faster. Okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And relax. Take a break for a minute. Breathe. Grab some water. Shake your arms. Stretch your legs. So control your breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, so high and long forward rolls. Okay, so for the integration course, this is something that you need to practice because you need to be able to do high rolls and long rolls. Okay, so something over an obstacle of at least your own waist height. Okay, at least 1 meter in length. Okay, so for this, I need a prop that I prepared earlier. Okay, so a cardboard box. Now, I would suggest, as this is revision, that you've already practiced this before, I would suggest that you start with something low, okay? Equally something that doesn't break, or something that's so hard that you smack your shins on it and it's going to seriously hurt you. Most important bit, start low and then you can build it up. Okay? So, obviously a higher roll, you need a little bit more space. I'm limited in space here, so I'm going to, rather than taking a run up to it, I'm just going to start from a standing position here. Okay, So I'm here and up into guard, all right? The whole point of this is that I need to go over, so I need to bring my legs up. Quite often when you see people start to do their rolls, obviously in the first sort of year or so of your training, you're doing the whole thing of your knees are down and you're rolling and all the rest of it. This is a much more active thing where you're throwing yourself up and over, okay? So we're here and up. Okay, so the mechanics of this. Practicing it, as I explained before, it's a case of working out what the roll actually involves. So, let's move my prop to the side for a second. If I'm doing a normal forwards roll, okay, you know, I'm here, right? So I'm there, there's my normal forwards roll, and I'm doing all of those things. I'm going over something that's more active, I'm running and rolling and jumping or going over something, okay? So, what I need to do, I need to start from this position, okay? On my toes, and I'm going to bend down here as much as I can until I'm on the floor. Here, I want to keep that space here free, okay? What I mean by that is I don't want to be bringing my legs through as I roll. I've got to bring my legs over the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice like this, okay, and keep my legs as straight as possible, and my hands down here, okay, and then I'm going to bring my bum up in the air, okay, 1 foot off the floor, okay, like this, and then I'm going to tuck my head in and do the roll. So like this, there. Okay. The point of it being is that my legs are going up and down, not through. Okay. I can't really show you this way, otherwise I'll end up going through the wall. But the point of it is, I perhaps can do it from this side. Go diagonally. Okay, so we're here in this position. Okay. I'm going to go down like this. Okay. Bring this leg up, because this is the leg that's going to go over the top. Okay, when I'm ready, I've got my head tucked in underneath my armpit. So I'm ready, I'm going to push up my foot here, and roll. So as you can see, my legs go over that space. Okay, so that's the first step. Second step is that I start from here. Okay, I start from here in this position, and I'm going to do that same thing. Okay. I'm going to lean forward, but before my hands touch the floor, I'm already going to go into the roll, okay? So I'm going to do this. So I'm here, my leg comes up, my hands go down, but before my hands touch the floor, I bounce off that leg and over I go. So I'm here, I'm getting ready, there and up, and through, okay? So and again from this position, getting ready, leg up, rolling forward and up and through. Then you're going to progress to this, or maybe something a little bit lower, but a similar sort of thing. Okay, so you're going to kind of do that exercise. You're going to do it over the box. Okay, so you're going to be here, there, and then roll up through. Just check I've got enough space. Okay, so we're here, we're looking. I need to really kind of project myself forwards in order to get over the box, okay? So I'm here, I look, there, and over the box, all right? Then what we're going to do, go from standing position, both feet on the floor. So rather than bouncing from 1 foot, you're bouncing from both. Straight over, hands down, tuck the head in, and off you go. So we're here, and up. Then what you're going to do, is take some additional props, okay? Something nice and soft. It's not going to hurt you if you hit it, okay? A little bit higher, so this position here, and up, okay? Then you add something else, a little bit higher, okay? Again, these have got to be things that don't hurt, so that you're not worried, you're just going to do the technique in exactly the same way, If you stuff it up, doesn't matter, it doesn't hurt. Okay? So we're here at the top. Oh, I think it was just caught that with my knee, I think. Okay, so the last bit, add this one onto the top again. Okay, so now we're kind of getting to quite a high height. Okay, so this is nearly my own waist height. Okay, and we're going to go over the top. Good question. Okay, so, and here, no is the answer. Okay, perhaps a little bit more space and the run-up might be required. I'm actually going to have one more go. Okay, so from a standing position, here, down. Okay, well, a little bit more work for me, I guess. Right, so let's move that away from it for the moment. Right, talk about the long position. This is far easier, but there is an inherent risk in the way that people do it. So here, we're aiming to moving about 1 metre ahead. These mats are 1 metre wide. So I want to start from here and I want to go beyond that position there. Now, the inherent risk with this is that people dive into it. Okay, they dive into it, therefore the angle they go into the floor is like this, and they seriously hurt themselves. Treat it just like a high jump. Okay? If you think about it, if I had the box in front of me there, and I did a high jump, I'd pretty much be landing there anyway. Alright? So I'm going to treat it like a high jump, okay? But I'm just going to aim to get my hands just a little bit further up there. So high jump here, and up, no problem. Alright? So treat it like a high jump. I'm just going to start a little bit further back. There we go. Okay? So, treat it like a high jump, and aim to put your hands in there. So in exactly the same way you want to get your body up, but you just aim that it's slightly shallower dip. You're definitely not driving into the floor like this, okay, because you're going to hurt yourself. Go up and then down, okay? So we're here, up and down and then up. All right? So that there is the 2 difficult rolls for the integration course. Practice on your own, don't hurt yourself. If you haven't got any mats, okay, go and buy some. Alright, they're not that expensive. You're only going to need 3 of them, probably maybe 30-40 quid outlay, okay, and then you'll be able to have enough protection for you to be able to practice your rolls. Okay, by now you should be pretty good at your rolls anyway. Okay, but practice, practice, practice. Make sure you're working, like I said, with some equipment that's not going to hurt you if you get it wrong. Okay? Don't hurt yourself. Off you go. Technique 1. Groundwork. Defending against somebody grabbing your throat from a side position. Okay, so we're going to go from here. So I'm imagining here my attacker is here to my side. Okay, they're kneeling to my side here and grabbing my throat here. Now they can be, the body can be close in, okay, or further away. The whole point is they've got 2 hands on my throat just here. What I want to do, first of all, is to give enough space for me to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a shrimp like this, okay? At the same time, I'm going to jam my fingers into his throat, grab hold of the furthest arm here, okay, to my throat, and jam my knee in between. So, just to go through that again. I'm going to do a shrimp here. I'm going to jam my fingers in his throat. I'm going to grab hold of his wrist to my throat. And I'm going to put my knee in between me and him. Okay, all happens kind of at the same time. So I'm here, I jab in, I grab hold of this wrist, and I push in like there. So I've now got my knee in between him, okay, and me. So I've created some space. His arm is stretched out, and I'm pinning it here. Okay. So in this position again, they're kneeling by my side. Okay. First part of this first bit is jab in and grab. Second part, shrimp, knee in. Okay. So it's here. There. There. Okay. That's the first position because I want to be able to create that gap using my knee. So I'm pushing with my knee, pushing with my my fingers in the throat to get his head back. My other hand grabbing here at the throat, onto the wrist and pinning that hand to my body. The reason for pinning it to my body is to give me more control in the situation. If I just did this, boom, then he's moved away and now he can come and attack me again. Okay? I've got no way of controlling the situation. So what I'm going to do here is by doing this, boom, I've now pinned the arm, so I'm driving into the throat and he can't pull his hand back away, so he'll be stretching his arm out as far as he possibly can to get away from my fingers in his throat. Okay? So we're here, there. Okay, as he's leaning back, I'm driving my knee in and I've created that space. Okay, so now he's not next to me, he's sort of more there and I can control where he is. I've got his arm here. The first thing I'm going to do is then grab the wrist with the other hand as well to keep it really strong, come up, bang, and kick in the head over the top. Okay, depending on how long your legs are, you can either kick across with the shin or kick with the foot, depending on how long his arms are in relation to your legs. Okay, and where his head is. Okay, so first part is here. 1, knee in, grab hold, boom, and kick or kick. Okay, that's the first part. Okay, so from this side we're here. Okay, he's to that side, and there, grab and push in, hip in, there, grab hold, boom, and kick. All right. If you're doing it from this side, okay, so we're here. He's on this side, okay, he's to my left. I'm going to take my left hand, jab it in his throat, my right hand, grab hold of his left. Okay, so we're in that position there. All right. Okay, so here, boom. Okay, first things first. My left hand jabs into his throat. My right hand's grabbing his right hand there. Okay, so there, like that. All right. So 1, 2. Go back and grab hold of the left hand there. Okay, kick over the top. Bang. All right. So this is the first one. So left hand striking to the throat. Right hand grabbing hold of the wrist of his left. Okay, so there. Bang. All right. So and again. 1 is this. 2 is turn, grab, and kick. Okay. So and again. 1, 2, turn, grab and kick. 1, 2, turn, grab and kick. When I'm saying turn, make sure you do, it's a shrimp to get that knee up. Okay, because if they're close here, you're going to have to, even though you're driving up here, you can't just bring the knee up, you've got to shrimp. So it's here, it's 1, shrimp, knee in, okay? And then grab and kick, okay? So one more time. 1, shrimp, turn, grab and kick. So that's the first one, okay? The second exercise is almost exactly the same to start off with, but then you're going into an arm lock, okay, or an arm bar. So we're in this position here, everything else starts the same. So here, attacks to the side. We're here, we grab the wrist, we strike in. We shrimp, okay, grab hold of this wrist. Now this time, instead of kicking him in the back of the head, okay, I'm going to go over the top, underneath his head, and then I'm going to pull his body back to this position here. Now, if you imagine like you've got his arm here, he's stretched down there, I've come over his head, so I've got his head tucked in here with my heel to my bum, okay? This toe here is in behind his spine, so his back is arched painfully. Okay, I've got my arm here, I've got his arm here, grabbing the top of it with both hands, and now I'm just going to raise my hips, okay, to create the arm bar and cause him some pain. All right, so if we go to the other side, okay, so we're here. First part's exactly the same, okay, striking to the throat with the left, grabbing with the right, bang, okay, shrimp, get the knee in, boom, grab hold of the hand with both hands, okay, leg up, round in front of the face, now you're going to pull down, 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 and tuck. And really, rather than let your arm go long, I want you to, as you do this, tuck your heel into your bum. So his head should be pinned right here. Okay? Again, these toes here, currently underneath his back. Okay, you've got your knees together to pin the arms, and you're there. Okay? Okay, now you're going to put a lot of pressure on the elbow. Okay? It's a very difficult position for them to get out of at this point. Okay? If you let the arm go, okay, as you get to this position, so if we start from over here, and we go there, bang, and we turn, okay, and as we do this, if you just let the arm slide like that, okay, then you're not going to get the arm bar. First of all, the elbow can go down past the point of your hips, so you're not going to be able to get that hinge point on it. Secondly, any bend in that arm allows him to have greater strength. All right? If your arm's out straight, it's very difficult to put any pressure on it. If your arm's bent, there's a lot more pressure that you can put on because your muscle is much stronger when it's slightly contracted rather than if it's fully extended. Okay? So it's really important when you do this. You're here, grab, striking the throat, shrimp, knee in, grab hold, and you're going to almost pull up towards your throat as much as you can. Here. Head over the top, keep pulling towards the top, keep pulling towards the top, keep pulling towards the top as much as you can. So now his arms should be totally straight, okay? You're tucking in, you bend your knees together to pin that the elbow joint, hip, okay, and put pressure on his elbow. Now, one final thing. Quite often when we're practicing Krav, we're practicing with groin guards, and I've seen a lot of people using the groin guard as their hinge point, okay? That's all fine if you wear a groin guard 24 hours a day, okay? Otherwise, you're going to find it exceedingly painful when you crush yourself against his elbow, all right? So what I would suggest you do, okay, from here, rather than using your own groin as the hinge point, go slightly to the side, so you're using the inside of the thigh here. So you're there, we come from here, we've done our shrimp, come over there, pulling the arm up, and we're in this position here. And then you're going to pin your knees together to pin the arm, and then you're going to go here, like this. Okay? So you're going to the side of the thigh rather than crushing your own groin with his elbow. All right? So, just going to practice that with me, and we're just going to go through each of the segments, okay, and then just put it all together. All right? So, first one first. So, with me, Left hand striking, right hand grabbing. So, 1. Okay, that's it. 1. Okay, now stay in that position. 2, shrimp, knee in, grab the wrist and kick. So here, bang. Okay, side again. 1, 2, shrimp, knee in, grab the wrist and kick. Okay, and again. 1, 2. Okay, so now we're going to do the other one. So it's going to be 1, okay, but 2 is going to be shrimp, knee in, leg over the top, back around. Okay, so, and again. 1, 2, shrimp, knee in, grab the wrist, pull the leg down, tuck into the bum, to the side, and arm bar. Okay, and again. 1, shrimp, knee in, grab the wrist, leg over the top, heel into the bum, and to the side, and arm bar. Last time. 1, 2, shrimp, knee in, leg over the top, tuck in, shrimp, and arm bar. Okay, so have a practice of that. Off you go. And stop there. Okay, active content. Shadowboxing. So, we've talked about shadow a lot, okay? Shadow is a very useful exercise, but obviously at this level, when you're doing the integration course, you should be able to apply and demonstrate all of the techniques you already know, okay? So you've got to think about it, so you're going to what you think about demonstrating a punch, or a palm, finger strikes, moving forwards, moving backwards, moving to the sides, okay? Low punches, okay? Low punches, all right? Elbow strikes, okay? Whichever ones you want to choose, okay? Elbow strikes, hook punches, maybe an uppercut, all right? Those techniques as well when you're thinking about your kicks, okay? You're thinking about your normal kicks, okay? You're thinking about your skipping kicks, all right? And you've got your front, you've got your outer roundhouse, you've got your side kick, hook kick, back kick, okay? Then you've got your spinning hook, you've got your turning side kicks, all right? You've got your spinning crescent kicks, all right? There's loads and loads and loads of things that you can apply into this. So what I want you to do is to really think about being fluid, relaxed, breathing, okay? So you're going here, 1, 2, 1, and then you're going to turn. As you turn, keeping your guard up, okay, making sure that you're maintaining a level of fluidity, making sure that as you turn, you're protecting yourself, and that the combinations make sense. Shadow is a great opportunity to practice things, seeing what works together, you know, and what flows and things like that, and what are your favourite techniques, how best to apply them. All right, but as I said, there's a huge variation of techniques. Just use it as an opportunity to become more fluid, breathe with the motions, and all of that sort of stuff. Okay? All right, so before we get started, 20 press-ups. Okay, get ready? On guard. 3, 2, 1, go. And stop. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And stop. 30 seconds. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And stop. Take a breather, have a minute, grab a drink of water. Walk and breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Low punch defense from guard using the forearms. So, somebody's coming in and they're here with a low punch with either the left hand or the right hand. Okay? In both of these situations, I kind of want to go to the outside. Okay? This defense here using the forearm bang, is ideal for the outside because it means that the person as they're punching through, the whole thing gets deflected from the outside. In each case, if I go to the inside with the forearm, I end up very close to them. Alright? So, I'm aiming here, depending on which strike they're doing, to deflect to the outside of the forearm. Okay? So in this situation here, okay, if they're punching me with their right hand, okay, so their rear hand, I'm going to be here, I'm going to drop down and deflect. Drop down and deflect. As I come up, I'm going to strike, okay, maybe a second strike, and then a kick to the groin. Alright? Bear in mind, if it's their rear hand, what am I going to see? Okay? So I'm here as the punch comes through and I deflect, bang! Okay, here, now, I've got the groin, solar plexus, face, throat right here. Okay? So I'm here, bang! And I strike immediately. Okay, there. Alright? I can then kick, I can strike again, and then kick. Doesn't really matter, but you can see the targets that are there, and you can make your choice of strike. Okay? Main thing is the first part of the technique. So we're here, deflect and strike. Okay? Deflect and then strike immediately with the opposite hand. So we're here, 1, 2. If the punch is coming with the lead hand, okay, so if they're here, bam, there, the defense is with the opposite hand. So I'm going to the outside again. So I'm here, bam, there, striking with the lead. Now, if I'm doing that, and they're stepping forward here, bang, like that, I deflect the outside, now I'm seeing the back. So I've got a different set of targets. I've still got the head, but I don't really have the groin. Okay, I do have the knee. Okay, I have the floating ribs. So it's a different set of targets. So I need to think about, the things that we strike when that happens. So I'm going to be here, deflect. Obviously, the first strike, bang, is there. Okay. Now it may be there that the strike here now, a second strike with that hand is not viable. Okay, but I can strike to the knee. I can strike to the floating ribs. Okay. So I'm here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep striking. So, practicing this technique, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start off, 1, okay, I'm going to be defending with my left hand, okay, outside the wrist. So I'm going to say 1, here, strike, and kick. When I say 2, I'm defending with my right hand. Here, defend, strike, kick. So, with me, nice and easy, nice and slow. Forearm defense. Make sure the little finger's facing forward, the elbow's coming across, deflecting to the outside of the forearm. Okay, and as you come out of the crouch is when you strike. Okay, so left hand deflection first. 1, and again. 1. Opposite hand, okay? Right hand defense. 1. 1. Okay, now we're going to say 1 and then 2, okay? 1 defending with the left hand, 2 defending with the right, okay? So, 1. 2. 1. 2. Alright, good. So that's what I want you to practice on your own. You can vary the attacks that you do after the initial defense and strike. The first 2 motions are always exactly the same, okay? You defend, and as you come up, you strike. It's the most efficient way of responding. After that, it very much depends on the targets that you see and what flows effectively from the position that you're in. Obviously, if you're working with a partner, it makes it a lot easier. You can see exactly what the targets are and what you can aim for, depending on the position of where your partner is. If you're working on your own, as always, visualization is the key. All right? So take your time, work through it slowly, okay, then build up the speed until you're comfortable with the set of techniques that you're doing, and then change them. Okay? Don't get stuck into the idea that you're continuously just doing the same kicking and punching, just vary it. Okay? Same initial defense and attack, and then change it, do something different. Okay, investigate the possibilities. Alright? Off you go. Stop there. Back to the active content. So, shadow boxing. As always, what qualities? The quality I want you to think about is fluidity. One strike moving into the next. When we're here and we're doing one strike or one strike, it can be effective, but a lot of where the effectiveness of Krav comes in is one thing follows the other, Okay? When we're practicing basic combinations, we practice basic combinations a lot because they're effective. Kick, jab, cross, very good, very effective combination. So, as I said before, the shadow is to give you the opportunity, to practice your other strikes and see what, see how they fit together, what thing follows what, and what you feel comfortable with, and how your body moves. So, when you're practicing for this one, I just want you to think about, obviously we're doing the shadow, okay, it needs to be, reasonably quick, but try and be fluid, okay? Right back at when we were doing the fundamentals, and we would practice a series of techniques. We would practice 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. So that once one strike had finished, the next one was starting. Once that one had finished, the next one was starting. So the minimum amount of time between each strike was achieved. So when we're doing this, I want you to, even when you're practicing, your things there, you're stepping forward and striking. Okay, and the next thing comes in, you're stepping forward and striking. Try and be as fluid as you can. Okay? When you're doing a series of techniques, breathe with all of them. Okay? Don't just breathe, breathe. You're doing a series of techniques, so breathe with all of them. You're breathing with all the techniques for one sequence. Alright? So that's what I want you to focus on as your quality for this set of shadow. Okay. But before we start, 20 press-ups. Okay, get ready? On guard. 3, 2, 1, go. And stop. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go! And stop. 30 seconds. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And stop. Take a breather, have a minute, grab a drink of water. Walk and breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Self-defense scenario. Bear hug from behind over the arms. Okay, bear hug over the arms. For this position, quite dangerous. If they're going there and they're lifting, they can lift and throw me on the floor. The first thing I want to do, very quickly, short, sharp, straight, direct strike to the groin. So I'm here, bam, there. And that's what I'm doing here, my arms are pinned, okay? I can't move anything here. Okay, even if his arms are across here, I can't even lift my forearms forwards. So I'm going to use my hips, there. I'm going to turn my hips to the side, bang, and straight backwards. It's really important that you don't sort of be doing this, okay? Because that's not going to strike the groin. In Krav, we aim to do direct strikes. So we're here, bang, bang, there. We're not going to just do one either, we're going to do 3. So as soon as he grabs here, it's there. 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's the first part. So here. 1, 2, 3. Striking. Bang, bang, bang. Okay? And usually I'm striking backwards with the flat of my hand. Okay? Because I'm not absolutely 100% where his hips are. Okay? It just gives me a little bit more margin for error to strike into the groin there. Also, who knows, if I wanted to bang, I could grab and crush and twist or whatever to make it worse. Alright? So here, first things first, boom, they grab hold of me. 1, 2, 3. Second thing I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp on the bridge of the foot, kick back to the shin, stamp on the foot again. Okay, there's no order in which you do this, and whichever one you do is entirely up to you. Okay, you can even kick up with your heel into the groin as well if you want. Okay, so 1 is hips, striking, striking, striking. Okay, stamp, kick, groin kick here. Third part. Now, I'm going to drive forwards with the same foot and the same hand. So I'm going to step forward here with my left foot and left hand here, bang, like this. This is a strong surge forward, bang, like this. And what I'm doing is I'm going to bring my other arm underneath it. Okay, so I'm here, there. The idea being, okay, we're striking, so you've got hand nice and tight, you're striking into the groins, you strike, you kick on the feet, so you'd imagine if he hasn't let go by now, he's certainly looser, all right? If he isn't, you just continue the same process again until he is. And at that point there, I want to break the grip, so I'm going to break the grip by using my whole body weight, okay? I'm not going to do this with my arm, because my arm is not going to be strong enough. I'm going to use my body weight, like this, okay? It's a fast rotation and stamp with my left foot. Here, I'm driving my shoulder forward, stamping forward, okay, onto my foot, rotating my hip and my shoulder. So the whole thing, bang, is in there. So there, in there. Right, so, same time, bring the right hand up underneath, here, there. So that should have broken the grip. If it hasn't, it's at least created a gap and the space here for me to strike directly backwards into the floating ribs here. Bang, 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 okay? Now, from here, I'm assuming that he's let go. I can grab the elbow, sorry, grab the wrist here, strike up to the head, grab the shoulder, knee into the solar plexus, groin, and then I can continue striking, all right? So, let's start from the beginning. So here, oh, he grabs hold. So then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, stamp, kick, stamp, step forward, floating ribs, head, grab the shoulder, knee in, striking, 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 striking. Okay? So this is what I want you to do. Let's work together. So with me, when I say 1, hips to the side, strike, strike, strike. Okay, that's it. Okay, so with me. 1, strike, strike, strike. And again. 1, strike, strike, strike. When I say 2 now, we're going to move on to the next part. So stamp, kick, stamp. So 1, 2, stamp, kick, stamp. And again. 1, 2, stamp, kick, stamp. Now 3, stepping forward with a strong motion. The left foot, left hand, bring the right hand underneath. So 3, there. And then striking, 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 striking. Okay? So floating ribs, floating ribs, floating ribs, head. Okay? It may be in the first strike of the floating ribs that he lets go and you can go straight to the head, doesn't matter. Okay? But just keep striking with that elbow into the sensitive part of the body. Alright? So 1, hips, striking, striking, striking. 2, stamp, kick, stamp. 3, step forward, elbow, 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 elbow. Now turn for 4, knee strike, and continue striking. Okay, so, and again, let's go from the front this time. So, 1, hips, 1, 2, 3, 2, stamp, kick, stamp. 3, driving forward, elbow strike, elbow strike to the head. 4, turn, grab the shoulders, knee strike, and carry on striking. Okay? One more time. So, 1, hips, hips, hips. 2, stamp, kick, stamp. 3, drive and break the grip. Strike, elbows, floating ribs to the head. 4, knee to the chest, turn, striking, striking, striking. All right? So, that's what I want you to do. Work through each little bit, okay? Make sure you understand what it is and how it moves to the next part. All right? Do it all as one motion. Again, if you've got a partner, it makes it a lot easier. If not, visualization is the key. All right? Think about where they are. Think about what their body does. Think about where the targets are that you need to strike. All right? Off you go. and stop there. Find yourself a space, 20 push-ups. Okay, finish that on your back, 100 crunches. When you finish that, 20 press-ups. When you finish that, left hand side, 50 side crunches. Finish that, 20 press-ups. On your right hand side, 50 side crunches. Finish that. Up you come. Left leg forward, right leg tucked in. Okay, change legs. Okay. Left leg out, right leg behind. Try and get your body in space in the middle. Okay, to the side. Right leg out, left leg tucked behind. Okay. Both legs out the front. Knees from the elbows. Head up, back straight. Drive the heels forwards. As far as you can. Okay, deep breath in. And push. Deep breath in. And push. Deep breath in and push. And relax. Okay, bring the heels in. Try and get your knees to the floor. Get your heels in as far as you can. And relax. Okay, up on your knees. Toes out to the outside. Get your knees as wide as you can. Okay, on your palms and then just push back. Okay. Legs out to the front. Separate them as wide as you can. Okay, over to your right leg. Fold the body forward. You're trying to get your stomach to your thigh. And relax, and over to the other leg. Okay, and relaxed. One hand in front, one behind. And the legs a bit wider. Okay, right hand underneath your right ankle and over the top. Relax, other side. And up, okay. One hand in front, one behind, a little bit wider. Okay, hands in front, try and get your body down towards the floor. Okay, deep breath in, and push. Deep breath in, and push. Deep breath in, and push. Deep breath in, and relax. Okay, bring your heels in. Keep your legs out around a bit. Make sure they're nice and loose. Make sure you've got space behind you. And roll back, up, into guard. Okay. Hands on your hips, rotating, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Chin to your chest, roll your head around, right hip to the right shoulder, round the back, left hip to the left shoulder, chin under your chest and back the other way. Okay, left arm behind your head, and right arm behind your head. Left arm across your body, and right arm across your body. Stretching up. Feet together, bend your knees, forwards and backwards. Rotating clockwise and anti-clockwise. Right toes on the floor and left toes on the floor. Left hand over right, rotate your wrists. Feet together, hands by your sides. Power. Cheers guys, thank you very much indeed. Very nice session. See you next week.